All right, welcome everyone into the Refs Call Show. This is a Chicago Bulls podcast. You got your guy here, Gregory Bell II, aka the basketball ref. You got the OG of the brand, Ray the Barber. What's going on, Ray? How you doing, my guy?
We doing it a second time around. We gonna be all right this time. So come on back in. Share it, repost it. Wherever you are. Let me see. We on Facebook. Hey, share it on Facebook. We on Twitter. Y'all
Yes.
know what it is. And if you're on YouTube, just whatever. But hey, we gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have a great show, and we got a lot to talk about because I'm pretty excited about this version of the Chicago Bulls. So.
Yes, sir. And that is the brand starter, the brand ambassador, Ray the Barber of Ray Juice Joint. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on X. And I am live on Facebook to all my Facebook family and friends who are tuning in. I do have a weekly basketball, not a weekly, but I do have a basketball podcast that follows the Chicago Bulls heavy. And we got one of the most outstanding men from Chicago Twitter. We got my guy Julius, man. Julius, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? Can y'all hear me? We good?
We hear you just fine, Jay. What's good, bro?
Yes, sir.
Not much, man. How y'all been, man?
Hey, you've been doing a great job hosting the
Been
Fair
good,
Catch
man.
Show for over a year. Like this has been a good journey, so I'm glad to see you here. We're here. We're gonna talk basketball, but I just want to give you your flowers because you and Elise and Isaiah have been doing a great job every freaking week on the Fair Catch Show on Ray's Juke Joint. So, Julius, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's I don't know. This has definitely been a interesting season so far. I know y'all know, but yeah, man. We're gonna talk basketball, which is always my first love. So, hey,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to join you over the weekend, bro, but I was telling Ray, my wife and I, we got another performance we are preparing for. I am not at the liberty to say where, can give no information, none of that. But once we are given the clear, I'm excited to share with you guys, man. So we've been prepping for that. Even once this show is over with, I got to make sure I got to start packing and getting stuff together, man. So, which takes me into my brief recap of over the summer and over the off season, man. There's been a lot of basketball camps. You guys saw me and my wife. We went in Rome, Italy. That was awesome. She got to meet John Legend. We got to sing behind clips and perform with Pharrell and sing behind Andrea Bocelli. It was freaking awesome, man. She got to meet Jennifer Hudson, so that was cool. And yeah, man, that's it's been a busy year for us, but it's been a productive year. No complaints from me at all. Now, with that out of the way, the Chicago Bulls season starts this week, man. How we feeling, fellas?
Hey, well, I was saying, this version has got me pretty excited. I'm not saying they're going to be world beaters or anything like that. I don't think they're going to be like this is not a playoff team, but they play an exciting brand of basketball. Billy Donovan, I think he finally found the horses that he wants, and it's starting to look like Florida. Like I
mm,
know that's college, but the way Florida ran when he was the head coach, how they ran in transition, how they played defense, and how they just took advantage of stuff. At the end of last year, when Matas became a mainstay in the lineup, and the beginning of this year's um, what we saw in the summer league and then in the preseason, it's just going to be a fun basketball team to watch. And I think they're going to have some success and they're going to surprise some people. But that's just my 2 cents. Julius, what you think, brother?
yeah. I think they're gonna be interesting. I mean, I like Billy Donovan. I think, like Ray said, he finally has his guys that can run his offense and play the way he wants to play it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the trade with Lonzo, but I understand it was time to move on. Uh, I mean, I still would like to see them have another point guard besides Josh Giddey, but I mean, hey, if they gonna roll with whoever, hey, hopefully it works out for them because I don't think Kobe White is the point guard at all. You already know, Greg. We talked about that.
Yeah, but I think we've been off Kobe playing point for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? So like that, he's a shooting guard. Like he's a I ain't gonna say Dollar General. I'm gonna say he's a great value Ben Gordon.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know how Heinrich ran the point and Ben was a smaller guard.
Mm.
Yep.
You know, that's just what Kobe, and if Kobe is Sub-Zero, he's cold. And if he's not Sub-Zero, then he's just Kobe. White, not Kobe.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sense to me. I understand.
Yeah, and I think Greg I don't know what you guys are talking about, but Greg actually likes Josh Giddey because of he's tall, he can see the floor well, he's not scared to distribute. I hate his jumper. But Greg, what do you think about Josh this year? He signed a contract too, right? I think.
Yeah, 20 million.
Yeah, 20 million.
20 million.
Yeah, 20 million a year, man. I like Josh. The thing with him, man, can he help your team get over the hump? And that hump being to the promised land. You know, I think he can. He's definitely a quality piece. He was definitely worthy of the contract that he was given by Chicago because of the numbers that he put up. So I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he's a big body. You need that, especially in the Bulls division. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Our division is huge. We got the Cavaliers. You got Milwaukee. You have Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You need guys that can guard those physical guards that we have to go against in our division, and that can also run the offense, play defense. You know what I'm saying? Do all the things that like on the interior he can do on the perimeter. So man, you guys brought up a good point about Kobe White, uh, which he's not going to be healthy at the beginning of the season, which I hate. You know, he's definitely a great comparison, Ray. Great comparison on Ben Gordon, man. Do you guys see him getting traded anytime soon?
Kobe White? No. I don't see him getting traded. I
I don't
don't
see
know
it
if
either.
I don't know what value he would have in a trade. You know, I just think that when his time has run its
Why you say
course,
that?
he'll huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I didn't hear what did you say, Greg?
Oh, I was saying, what makes you say that?
To my his value. I just don't know like what can he get and when you're doing a trade, you gotta get something in return. Like what is the return for Kobe White now? Like he does not have a super high trade value. Like if it was baseball, I would be able to be like, okay, his value will bring you back, woo, 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 right? But like in basketball, I don't know. Like it's like Kyle Kuzma. Like what are you gonna get back for Kyle Kuzma? What did the Lakers get back for
Mm,
Kyle Kuzma? You know what I'm saying? Like it,
Not a lot.
Kyle Kuzma gave them great moments, you know, whatever. But when they traded him, like, okay, you know, I don't know. So that's how I feel about Kobe. Like, I love Kobe. Don't get me wrong. If anybody's listening and thinking I'm hating on Kobe, I don't. I actually really like Kobe White. I really do. Like I said, when he's Sub-Zero, he is on. When he's not Sub-Zero, he's great value Ben Gordon. Like there are games where you're just like, this
yeah,
mug is unbelievably talented, unbelievably talented. But right now, I think that the system has moved away from his style of play, and it's starting to look like, you know, like what Billy Donovan wants. I mean, Josh Giddey moves the ball. You got Okoro. I think it was a reason why they went and got Okoro. Like he runs, he plays defense. You know what I'm saying? You got
yeah.
what's his name? Uh God, my brain just took a brain fart. I'm not thinking about Matas. I want to talk about Matas all
Ayo.
by himself.
My
Io, yeah, Io. Like Io is just like he's the sixth man to me. Like he comes off the bench and he's just whatever. I'm thinking about the starting five. Like there's one person I'm missing. Who am I missing? Because Vooch plays the five. Who plays the four?
Patrick Williams.
No.
Oh, he ain't starting no
No.
more. I thought.
No. Is it Zach Collins? They gonna run Zach Collins, right? Oh, I'm thinking about Kevin Herter. Like Kevin Herter is there,
Okay.
Okoro, but Kevin Herter plays efficient basketball, huh?
I forgot about her.
He's there. He's there. I don't know if he's hurt or not right now, but he's there. You know what I'm saying? And Io, Trey Jones. Oh, that's who I'm thinking about. The young bull, Julius, Julian, what's his name? Julian, God, come on, y'all, help me out. Julian,
Shoot, I don't know. They got.
Yes, you do. You do know.
I know.
Hold on. Y'all, okay, let me just look it up.
They got too many young guys.
Julian Phillips is who I'm thinking about. Julian Phillips. Yeah, the Billy Donovan really likes him. Like if you saw the last couple games, man, he's back. He's comfortable. Like he really likes Julian Phillips, and Julian Phillips is he has no fear. I mean, I know we're just throwing out names or whatever.
Jalen Phillips. There you go. Jalen Phillips.
No, Julian Phillips. I promise you his name, Julian Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Julian.
He put up like 19 the other day against the Mavericks. He put up like 19 points. Straight up. Julian Phillips. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think that like these no names are going to come together and people are going to be like, oh shoot, who are these people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like him. Patrick Williams, I was a defender of Patrick Williams for a very long time. Dan, shout out to Dan. He wouldn't let me live down my fucking critique of Patrick Williams, and I'm off that now. Like, it's so disappointed. Like I'm so disappointed. I thought eventually he would transform into something else, and he never did. So
yeah, the Patrick Williams thing, I don't know what they have their vision is on him, but it's time. It's time, man. You just have to move on from him, which I hate because he has the size and he's young. So he has all the tools to be a quality player. It's just what's going on between his ears, man. No one knows. And even his own family even said it for Patrick Williams, for him to be more aggressive and to really be that dog that everybody wants him to be. But he's just not that guy. And that's okay. That is okay. Now, which leads me to the press conference, because we talked about that last season, the type of coach that Billy Donovan is. And shout out to Coach Billy, got into the Hall of Fame. But I listened to the off-season press conference, or the preseason press conference that the Bulls had. I want to say it was last month, him and AK. And they talked a lot about development and being more physical. Because if you look at the build of this team, we're not intimidating. And so how do we make up for that? Coach Billy leaned into it a lot. He talked about taking charges a lot. We got to take more charges. We got to be more scrappy, because even he knows, when in our own division, we're not tough enough to go against Cleveland. We're not tough enough to go back and forth with Milwaukee. We're definitely not tough enough to go back and forth with Detroit.
Or the Pacers.
The
Pacers were just in the freaking final. So, like, come on now.
Yeah. And so we're going to have to be this scrappy team. And Coach Billy and AK, they lean to that a lot, which, how far can that carry you? How far can that really carry you? But Julius, I want to get your take on it. What do you, from that press conference and them leaning more towards about being a scrappy team, man, how do you see the Bulls as a whole with this roster?
I mean, they're gonna have to be scrappy. It looks like with the guys they have. Do they really have a superstar? Not really.
I don't know.
They got guys that can get there. We all know Montes he got the potential to get there. He do.
He's the one that got the potential. Like,
But he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying?
he's not there yet. No.
He's not there yet. So it's like, since he's not there yet, just looking at it right now, they don't really have a superstar. Y'all know in the NBA, you need at least one superstar or on the rise, somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting nowhere if you ain't got nobody that's that guy. You need at least one, preferably two. So the Bulls got a bunch of guys that can be there, that can get to that level, but they're not there yet. So maybe that's why he said, "Hey, I want to be scrappy. I want to do this," because that's going to help you win a lot of ball games. But as y'all know, if you get toward the playoffs, you need them one or two guys that's going to be able to close and do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think the Bulls had a potential because of how they run. They can stay in games. They run. Like, I ain't never seen them. I haven't seen a Bulls team run like this since D Rose was here.
I can agree with
Like
that.
in the preseason, like I'm
Yeah.
watching them up and down. I mean, a ball comes off the rim, rebound, they're gone. Right? Even when they're inbounding, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really running like that. That's their style, right? And in the half court, it's quick. And they're not taking 20 seconds off the shot clock. They get into their plays, and it's pretty fast. And they're and then Greg, I don't know if you've been noticing, but like the games that Vooch did play in the preseason, like they gave him his time, and then they just stopped going to him, which was kind of crazy. If you noticed,
every single time, and it goes back to the philosophy that Coach Billy has for this team. If you're not going to make Vucevic a premier player on offense, then just move him. Just trade him, because the teams, they want him. The Lakers, they were interested. The Warriors, they were definitely interested. Vucevic on the Warriors would have been extremely nasty, in my opinion. The way that he would have been able to spread the floor, he fits that style of play, right? But he needs to be a focal point on offense. I know it's archaic going back to your big man being the go-to guy. Because he doesn't bring Jokic type vibes. He doesn't bring Embiid type of play. Offensively, being able to take his man off the dribble, he's more your traditional back to the basket. And if he's not doing that, he's hitting a three-pointer because he's left open, or he's hitting a contested mid-range. But he's not going to take his man off the dribble. But this is where Coach Billy is really going to have to work on his offensive scheme, because you have the guards that are quick, that can run, like you said, Ray. That I think we were one of the top teams in offensive either efficiency or scoring last year.
They were in the top 5 of those categories. Yes.
The
second half, not the first half. But like I said, once Montes became a starter full time, the team changed.
Yeah, and so it shows the potential is there, but with Vooch, man, you really got to feature him more. And I don't know what's going on at that 4 position. That 4 position.
Montes is the 4. Okoro is the 3. They're going to play Horder. They're going to play Herder. They're going to play whoever else at the 2.
I don't like that though, Ray. I don't like that.
That's just what it. I mean, you might see Zach Collins, and then you put Montes at the 3. I mean, they ran that a lot in the preseason, where you'll see Vooch and Zach together, and then Montes at the 3, and then whoever at the 2 or whatever. But I kind of like it, but like against teams like the Indiana Pacers or like the Pistons or whatever, where they have those bigs that move, you're gonna have to probably do that. The matchup.
Yeah, Cleveland, Milwaukee, and
Cleveland for sure. They still got them, Evan Mobley and Afro Man.
Right, and then they just added in Lonzo Ball, so that's another quality player right there. And I'm focused on our division, because do I believe the Bulls are going to do anything in the conference? Not really. That's just what it is. We're not ready to contend in the conference just yet as a premier contender. But we can make our division interesting. As long as we're competitive in our division, man, that's all I care about for right now. But let me see here. So that covers, what was I going to next? We talked about the roster. Kobe White being hurt. He's
What
not
else
going
is
to be.
new?
Yeah, yeah, he's not going to be playing at the beginning of the season, which is this week. Um, that so you're losing 20 points a game right there, easy.
Yeah, what
So
else
now
is new?
so now we have to find scoring in other places, and we know Matis can take his man off the dribble. He's a slithering type of player. You know, everybody loves Matis, right? We ain't worried about Matis, all right. We know Vooch is going to give us 18 to 20 points a game, 10 to 15 rebounds per game. All right, so we're good with Vooch offensively. Where is our other scoring going to come from early in the season? Who you guys see as that guy that can give us another 15 points? What do you think, Julius?
Another.
It's tough, man.
I mean, I guess. Well, if he's healthy, Herter can.
You said Kevin Herter?
Mhm. If he's healthy, if he stays healthy, he can.
Yeah, that's a good one. Now, the thing with Kevin Herter is he's not really taking his man off the dribble. He's more of a spotter type of shooter. He can get to the lane. But I like that. Kevin Herter can give you 12 to 14 to maybe 15 points. Who else do you see?
All right. Well, let's see. Matas can get his. Boots, we said. Giddy gonna get his. Herter and Io get his. You know, Io plays well. Come out the bench. Io can. He can use like 10 to 20 on any given night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
I mean, we really just need like if any year Patrick Williams is going to decide to mature and
it's this year.
become a man,
It's,
it's this year.
yes, it's this
Like,
year
for
because
real.
we need it. Because we need it.
And Billy said something to the effect that, like, he's, I don't know. We'll just see. I'm not going to say anything because I can't say what they say and then you get all, oh, he's going to actually do it. But that's what we need. Patrick Williams is the one they need to really like step up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Now, Julius, you take me to a good spot for this podcast episode. I love Io. All of us love Io. He's a hometown kid. But the way this team is so guard heavy, I mean, because we still got Dalen Terry, we still have Javon Carter. So how do you work?
Terry a 3 though, right? He's like 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, but he's a string bean though, man.
He is a streamer. He's put on a little pounds though.
Yeah, and plus
he's really a point guard. He's really a point guard.
Exactly. He's a point guard. He's not a shooter. He can hit it occasionally.
I don't think he can shoot like that. No,
I
mean, he's a slasher more than anything,
right?
And a defensive stopper for sure.
Right, I agree. So the thing is, what do you do with Io? Do you insert him into the starting lineup? So you have Giddy, Io, Matas, you have Okoro, Vooch. I mean, but I don't know. That's why I go back to what's the philosophy of this team offensively, Jude? I don't know, bruh.
They got a bunch of guards. I don't know either. I have no idea. I was looking at their roster. I'm like, you got a whole bunch of guards. Like, what are you planning on doing? I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea.
And that's why I brought up the video from like TikTok. I think I saw on TikTok like a dude was at the last game, and he was just scanning the team. It was like, who are these people? But used the Tommy Davidson, like you know what I'm saying? I don't use that word, so it's not as funny. Exactly but you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like did y'all watch the preseason game against the Mavericks? Did y'all watch it?
Mm-mm.
No, I did not watch it.
Go watch that game. And then, matter of fact, we shouldn't even done this unless y'all watched that. The Mavericks played everybody. The Mavericks played everybody up until like the fucking start of the fourth quarter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was not an easy freaking win that they got against the Mavs, right? And the the Bulls stay with him
Yeah.
against the Mavs, and it wasn't like that preseason. We're just doing no. This was like everybody took it as a warm up for the season, and the Bulls stayed with him.
Now,
Montas did. Go ahead.
now, Ray, I'm with you because I kept up with it, and that style of play fits what the Bulls want for the season. Now, the problem I have is when teams they study the film and they adjust. How can we counter that?
So you being a ref, right, and you've played the game. You and Julius played the game at a decent level, a level way above mine, right? How do you counter a running team?
I'll let you go first, Ju.
How you counter a running team?
Yeah, like the Bulls want to run. How do you counter? Is a team that gets a rebound and goes, or if a shot goes in, and they inbound and they go. Like, how do you stop that?
It depends how the team is made up. Because if they're a big team, you got to crash the board. And if they got a bunch of guards in there, they ain't gonna get a lot of rebounds. Especially if you got a big team. That's one way. Or another way is you just ain't go. You gonna have to switch your style. You got to play slow. Hold on, little baby's in here. Okay.
Uh-oh. You say, Daddy, you can't be podcasting every day, Joe. What's wrong with you?
Oh. Okay. All right.
So Greg, let's let little man,
Yeah, he should.
Let's let him calm down. But you tell us like how you feel about that. Like,
well, Julius, he brought up what I was going to allude to is given our lack of size down low, man. If we're not getting those boards, that throws a game plan off, right? So that's one way. Also, physicality. We got even though you have a bunch of guards, if you have a team that you're playing against and they have a set offense, and not only that, they can wear you down because you may be able to run up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter, maybe the entire first half. Now I'm going to see if you can hit your shots.
So you're saying you slow it down on? Okay, wait. So are you saying that they'll slow down on their half court side, on their offensive side, basically to lean on the guys, run them, so on and so forth, slow them down? Okay,
right. Let's say the Bulls are playing the Cavs right now, right?
Okay,
and they know that they're a scrappy team. Okay, they're small on the inside, so I'm gonna just feed the ball down to Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. I'm gonna run my sets, have the offense run through them, right? And then on defense, I'm going to outmuscle them. I'm going to wear them down. So they like to cut and slash. Okay, I'm going to make you beat me from the perimeter because you're not going to continue to come up in this paint as I'm tearing you apart. And if you just so happen to get the rebound and go up and down the court, can you hit your shots? Because those legs are going to give out by the fourth quarter. So it's all about, and this is why I brought up, can the Bulls, the Bulls, they did improve on their 3-point shooting. They did improve on that. Is it something that is sustainable? We'll see with the type of players that we have, but I'm pretty sure Billy Donovan knows all of this. He knows his personnel better than any of us, so it'll be interesting to see how he counters that. But those nights where we are playing and we're scrappy like we were when we played against the Mavericks, even I watched the first preseason game when we played the Cavaliers. I was keeping up with it, and you saw the scrappy. Then I think I made a tweet about it as like our lack of size is going to be a problem, but we are going to be a scrappy team. We're going to continue to fight. So now with that comes injuries. Can this style of play sustain for 82 games? So it'll be interesting to see because, like we said, we already got Kobe White that has hurt. Patrick Williams, he has a history with injuries. So hopefully these core guys can stay healthy, man. But we'll see, bro. I'm optimistic because we are a young team, but our lack of experience. These guys, the furthest they've gone into the playoffs is the play-in tournament. So. We'll see.
Yeah, the fast break points was where they were last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, like fast break points, they were in the top 10.
yeah,
Yep. They were
and
third
I'm
in the
pretty sure.
league. They were third in the league in fast break points last year.
Mhm. And I'm pretty
And
sure that's going to carry over.
yeah, they were 11th, 10th or 11th. I think it was tied. Let me see. Let me pull it up. So they were 11th in 3-point percentage.
Yeah. Okay. So I was off. I knew they were top
Yeah.
10, something like
Mhm.
that.
They were right below. Like it was 36.7, and the team above them was 36.9.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it's like they're right there, and they were
Yeah.
sixth in points per game.
Yeah.
So that means they scored a lot. The defense was
Right.
wavering, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I just wanted to know which ones they were top 10 in. So that's
Mhm.
that's where we are with that. So I mean, to keep it a buck, and I don't know where you want to go, but like if Kobe is going to be okay, you know,
Mhm.
he's he scores points. He puts he puts points on the board. He puts the ball in the bucket, right?
Yeah.
But what we have to get exponential growth um from somebody else, right? We have to. Like, who is that going to be? Is Okoro is here for defense. He's a 3-and-D guy, right? If
Right.
he's hitting his threes. I mean, Josh Giddey, he damn near averaged a triple double second half of the year.
Hmm.
So I mean, that's a
Hmm.
good thing. Nobody can say a player averaging a triple double is not efficient or not a good player. I don't care. I know people dislike him for his other shit, but
Yeah.
he's been decent in a Bulls uniform, right?
Oh,
And
for
like you said,
sure.
Vooch is a walking double double, but the key piece is Matas. Like we haven't
Hmm.
really broke it down, but I, I the, man, listen, I'm old enough. People gonna be mad at me. People gonna be mad at me, right? I'm
Hmm.
old enough to remember Larry Bird.
Mm.
I'm old enough to have watched Larry Bird. I'm looking at a more athletic, trash talking, just from the basically he learned how to play in the city. Like he
Hmm.
played tournaments here in Chicago. Like he grew up 20, 30 minutes outside of the city. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like he is that.
Mm.
And I think a lot of teams are mad that they let him fall to the Bulls because I'm telling you, when you watch him play, it's and I'm not saying he's gonna become Larry Bird. Like I'm
No,
not
I
saying
know
that.
exactly what you're
What
saying.
I'm saying is his style of play, how he approaches the game, he yaps and backs it up. He
Hmm.
moves with some efficiency. He
Right.
glides.
Right.
His there's no wasted movements. And when he's got the ball, he knows where he wants to get, and he gets there most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And on the defensive side, he's blocking everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is
Yeah.
chase down blocks, straight up
Yeah.
blocks, coming from the side blocks. Like the kid is. I'm telling you guys, I see something, and like if he's great value, Larry Bird, give me that.
Yeah. I
If he's
agree.
Costco brand Kirkland, Larry Bird, give me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you, man.
Because bro, I'm Greg. I can't tell you how excited I am to watch them play, to see Matas play. There's a video on YouTube of 5 minutes of his preseason play. God damn it!
Hmm.
I mean, just smooth,
Yeah.
just like butter. Just he's butter. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
agree.
then and
And
then he telling them, "Yo, I'm about to bust your ass," and he goes
yep,
and
give me the
bust
ball.
their ass. So
Give
I'm gonna
me
leave
the
it at that. I'm
ball.
gonna be quiet, but Matas is the key. He's the
Yeah.
key. 26,
Yeah.
27 points a game.
And
Mm.
the thing is, like you said, he's a homegrown talent.
Mm.
So that right there, let alone is going to sell tickets. Looking at it from a business perspective,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the talent that he has is undeniable. I was listening to Club 520, Jeff Teague's podcast. I listen to those guys all the time. So shout out to them. And Jeff Teague, he was saying how he sees Matas as winning the most improved player award. And that's not saying that he wasn't good last year. That's him saying that no, he sees Matas going to that next level. And so, Julius, what's your take on Matas?
I think I like Matas. I like his aggressiveness. I like the way he played. Um,
Yeah.
Man, Larry Bird. That's a great value, Larry Bird. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I like him. I like his game. I
Yeah.
just like the way he plays. He plays like like Ray said. He's from here, so we all know how he plays. He plays just like we play here. That's the way it is. So
Yeah.
for us, we love that because that's how we play. We get down on the court. That's how we play.
That's that dog. That's that
Yeah,
dog,
bro.
Greg. He got that in him.
Yeah,
He definitely does. And there is one player who I have been screaming for the Bulls to bring back. And the report came out that he is available for trade. And I don't know what the Bulls may have to do, the pieces we may have to give up to bring him over. We shouldn't have let him go in the first place, if you ask me. Bring back Lauri Markkanen. You tie him up with Matas Buzelis, Kobe White comes back, Josh Giddey, because Lauri, he solves your four. He solves your four problem, right? And you want to put Okoro at the 3, that's fine. You can have a starting 5 of Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Josh Okoro, Lauri Markkanen, and Nikola Vucevic.
You can't have that without Matas Buzelis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not Okoro, Muzelis. Put Muzelis at the 3.
You put Okoro at the 2.
You could.
So then he becomes what's his name? Who was Derrick Rose running mate? Everybody Bogans.
Keith
Bogans. Yeah,
Bogans?
he becomes Keith Bogans then, and everybody's like, "Why is Keith Bogans in the game? Get him out of here!"
Hey,
you remember?
Hey, boy. Hey, shout out to Keith Bogans, but
yeah. I understood why Keith Bogans started. A lot of Bulls fans did not understand that. But at the same time, if Lauri Markkanen, I did see a report saying that Lauri Markkanen is available, and you're right. The Bulls should have just been patient with him. Yeah, I think that was a learning lesson.
I saw it, Ray. I saw it.
I saw it too,
man.
And then he went to Utah and just started busting ass.
Started busting and became an all-star. 20 points per game. I mean, it was evident.
Well,
so
here's what I say about that.
Okay.
I agree with y'all to a point. This is why.
Okay.
It's easy for him to go to Utah and score 25 points a game because ain't nobody in Utah. Ain't no pressure out there. To me, that's why I didn't like Lauri. Lauri, everybody expecting him to be this 30 point, 25, 35, 30 point per game scorer. He ain't that. Now, when all the pressure on him, he showed me that.
So you're saying he couldn't play in the city? He couldn't handle the city.
He couldn't be he can't be the one. He can't be the guy or the second guy. He got to be the third or fourth option. Then you're gonna see the real Lauri Markkanen. If he's the number one option here, it's not gonna happen. It was never gonna happen. In my opinion, that's just me. He ain't built like that. He's not.
That ain't in him.
No, definitely he's not a top dog. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point, Jude. I can't even knock you for that, man. I just saw the offensive talent was there, and I think he could be a piece that could help take the Bulls over to the next level. But
I agree with you. They shouldn't have traded him. They should have got somebody else. But they did give up on him a little too early. But again, you put him in a position that he should have never been in. You expected him to be this guy. He should have never.
Exactly. I agree. 100%. 100%.
Can I bare my soul real quick?
Go ahead.
Just one thing. I love Stacey King. I love him to death. I really do. Like Stacey. A lot of people don't like Stacey.
No,
I don't know why they don't like Stacey.
I know why they don't like her right now.
I have conversations in the barbershop all the time, and they be like, I can't watch the Bulls game because of Stacey. I'll be like, why? You know, he's this is this. But then he did do something that just I don't like it. He nicknamed Mata's Boozy Vert. And it's so fucking cringe. And shout out to Stacey King. I love Stacey King.
Hey, Stacey King, you the GOAT, man. I want you to come up here as a guest on the show.
Yeah, like he calls him Boozy Vert. And I'm just like, I mean, but then if you think about it, it's kind of a double entendre.
Yeah,
because he does got bunnies.
Yeah,
so it might be genius,
yeah.
and it might grow on me. But since he started that shit last year, and then he still got it going this year, I'm just like, I don't know if I if I like Boozy Vert. And I'm glad he doesn't say Lil Boozy Vert. I think he just says Boozy Vert. But that. I mean, maybe, but I mean, like I said, when you think about it, it is kind of a double. It does have like a double meaning because he does got some bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
You know, he can get up. But that, but shout out to Stacey King and keep doing what you do, man, because you are entertaining. You and Adam Amin are amazing on the microphone. So
they say that they love to say that Charlotte's Hornets announcer is the best in the business. I think the Charlotte Hornets announcers are second, and Stacey King and Adam Amin are first.
Let me tell you something. Greg. Stacey King and Neil Funk during the Derrick Rose era was the absolute best announcing in basketball.
Nobody was touching
best announcing in basketball. I don't give a damn what nobody say. And it may be people be like, you're a homer. It's biased. No, go back and listen to the call games of Neil. Neil Funk is a legend.
Oh yeah, legend, man.
And then you got Stacey on the color. The man, when he called Buddy ass Stewie, everybody
and put the Stewie picture up there.
You remember that shit? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact of what he was saying for Derek, and it just kind of became a thing across the country. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he said, you know, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dragic? You know what I'm saying? That's still reverberating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the best.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Dragic, what are you doing? Like, that's the call.
I hate when they don't play that version.
No, that if they play the NBC version or whatever it was, ESPN version, I'll be like, that shit trash. The best call.
What are you doing, Dragic?
Bring
that up right now.
You know what I'm saying? And then like during the Celtics, the epic Celtics first round series, Neil Funk,
the greatest playoff series of all time.
And they took that series and made it that. If you listen to the Bulls broadcast of that series, and they gave homage to both teams. It wasn't a homer, like they was like, you know what I'm saying? Like anyway.
I made a video talking about that series, and this is just a sidebar. But that 2009 Chicago Bulls Boston Celtics first round playoff series is some of the most wonderful basketball I've ever seen in my life.
It was.
I cannot think of another playoff series that was just as good. And I watch a lot of basketball. Maybe you guys can think of a series that was just as good.
Not when the pros tell you the same thing. Not when the guys who were in it, or who are in the NBA at the time, who said they tuned into the series every night. Not when the guys that were playing in the series tell you they've never had another series like it. I mean, Paul Pierce and KG will tell you when they interviewed Noah, they told him like, "Yo, no, y'all was the, you know what I'm saying?"
That series was great.
That series was insane.
It was must-see TV, man.
It went 7, and it had a total of 7 overtimes.
7, and one game had a triple overtime.
That's what I'm saying. It was 3. It was 2 triple overtimes and 1 double overtime in a 7-game series.
Yeah, man. And to the guys and ladies who are tuning in, if you never watched that playoff series, just go and watch it.
And Derek was a rookie.
He was a rookie.
You know what's another good one?
What's another good one?
The series, the 76ers and Raptors when they went Game 7. Vincent Al Iverson.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That is a good one.
Hey,
I mean, our 7-game series against the Heat was a good series too. Or it was a 6-game series. Was it 7? It was 6.
Are you talking about the
it was when Ray
Allen,
my boy.
Yeah, but
Oh,
when Ray Allen saved the season for LeBron again, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Hey, y'all, I was so mad when Taj dunked on D Wade, bro.
Hey, man,
Oh,
I wasn't,
twice.
I wasn't.
Oh,
Taj
I was,
went dummy.
hey, I want to throw my remote.
Hey, Taj
Yeah,
went
bro.
dummy. But
Yeah,
I
he did.
mean, hey, but I don't know. 2025 Bulls. I just need them to just be. They made the freaking play in last year, and
Yeah.
Matas didn't play the full season. They got a couple pieces, and I'm not gonna lie. The rookie from France is a
Yeah, we're
lanky.
gonna talk about him next. Might as well. Hey,
Oh,
take
okay,
us
go
into the
ahead.
next segment. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so Noah Essingu or Essingwe or well Essingwe, or however you want to fucking say it, like
Whatever his name is.
however you want to say it. Just however you want to say it. Like I'm not gonna lie, he's athletic as shit,
Yes, he
and he
is.
and he is he's got some long freaking arms. He can jump, and I don't know if his jumper is gonna be.
His
I
jumper's
don't.
not bad.
That's what I
His
was gonna
jumper's
say. I
not
don't know how it's gonna
bad.
play, but I mean he's a slasher too. So maybe midway through the season we see him come in. What's he 6'10"?
Yeah, he's out 6'10",
Hold on,
6'11".
I'm gonna
I thought
look it
they
up.
had him
Hold on.
listed. Hey, I just looked at it.
No,
They had
I'm gonna look it up
Is it
right
is
now.
it is it 6'8"?
I
The
just looked at it.
He
Noah,
is 6'8". Yeah, he's 6'8".
yeah,
Yeah, he's 6'8". Yeah.
He
Noah
long.
Essenday. But
Yeah, but I mean he doesn't look it. Like I don't even know what it is about him. He just doesn't look 6'8". You know what I'm saying? Like he's I don't know. That kid is nice. I want to see how he develops. He's only 18.
Right,
So
he's
yeah,
still a
yeah,
little
yeah,
kid.
he's a
He's still a little
baby.
kid. Yeah, he's
yeah,
still a
he's a
little
little
kid.
kid.
Yeah,
He ain't even got it. He barely got hair on his face.
yeah. But see, that's the thing though, man. We got
That's what I was saying. He got the horses to run the system. You know, he got
he
athletic guys.
does. He does. And it's just and the thing with Coach Billy, which made him a Hall of Fame coach, was he is a great developmental coach.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it. I've been saying it for the past his entire tenure with the Bulls. Man, I always think that he's a better college coach than pros. I think he's the type of guy that can, if you have outstanding young talent, he can be the guy to teach them how to be pros. And he talked about this in the press conference with AK. He talked about teaching Matas how to eat, how to interact with the media,
Yeah.
teaching these guys how to be on time for meetings and how to watch film. He's great at that. That is what made Coach Billy Donovan the Hall of Famer coach that he is. And that's great for college because you need that, right? You get to the pros, can he be that? I think he can, and he'll be great for Noah Essengay to
Mm-hmm.
really become that well-rounded professional. But when these guys are ready to win, I don't know. I'm thinking further down the line. I just got to focus on right now, and I think he's the best coach for Noah. He's the best coach for these younger guys.
Yeah. I
So
mean, you can see how like I mean, I think P. Will hasn't taken good to the coaching, but you can
yeah,
see other players have. You know what I'm
they
saying?
have.
Because
I agree.
Dalen Terry has this is what year 3 for him. He's gotten
Yeah.
better.
Yes, he has.
You know what I'm
Yes, he
saying?
has.
Um, uh, who else has gotten better? Like I said, I really like the development of Julian Phillips. If y'all got to get acquainted with he. I think what's his number? Let me see. Julian Phillips is 15. Get
Yeah.
acquainted with him. I'm telling you, the kid has got a little something to him. You know what I'm saying? He is something
Yeah.
to it's something to him. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'6", 198. You know what I'm saying? He went to
Mhm.
Tennessee, so he's an SEC guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a little twitch to him. You know, he can
Yeah.
shoot. So I mean, and then Isaac Coro, he's a smaller-ish guard, but he's a
Yeah.
defensive guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like when he first got to the Cavs, wasn't he like a starter and wasn't he like, whatever?
Oral? Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a starter.
Yeah, so I mean, he's not. He got experience and things of that. So let's see if a change of scenery changes him. What's his highest average? Let me go to his page. His highest average. I don't think it's that high at all.
Yeah,
It wasn't, and that's part of the reason
he,
why Cleveland let him go.
yeah,
Yeah,
another one with all kind of
Yeah,
athletic ability, but he,
yeah. The highest average he's ever had was 9.6.
Yeah,
Nope, 9 point. Yep, 9 points. 9 points. 9 points.
and you
So,
don't want. And
but
he's
like
the
you
first
said,
one
Julius,
that
he's never realized all that athletic
right.
ability. You know.
never,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but there's a
he's
lot
the
of guys
first one.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dalen Terry. I think that he's just. I don't know. I like Dalen. I like Julian. I like Io. So the bench players, I think are going to be okay. They'll be able to come in
Yeah.
and hold it down, maybe do some things or whatever. But if we get this starting five right,
Yeah.
who knows what could happen.
Yeah. Now I'll
But
ask you.
what does Hey Greg, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Like in the offensive on the offensive side for Billy Donovan, has he changed it from more threes to less threes and more slashing? Because I think that's what I've been seeing. That's what I've been noticing.
It looks like it because the way the team is built, you can see the philosophy change. Because we definitely were not a 3-point shooting team, even when we had the former big three in Vooch, DeRozan, and Levine. We definitely were not a good 3-point shooting team. We were a better, well-rounded team. But with this current build that we have, we have to be great shooters.
Yeah,
because
I think that that's the reason why they were so efficient, because they shot less. They hit more, or they hit a decent amount, but they shot less.
Mm-hmm.
So less attempts and more efficient ones. I think that's why they were in the top, whatever.
Right. And so it definitely shows it. And this is why he's telling his guys, okay, we got the offensive side together. We're right where we want to be, because for a contender, you have to be in these ranks. That's just the way the NBA is right now, as much as I even hate it, because everybody is not meant to be a 3-point shooter. But hey, that's the NBA right now. But that's why he was pushing defense and being scrappy in the press conference, because he knows, all right, if we get this part right, then we can really make some noise. So you see where he wants to go with the team. It's not bad. I don't fault him at all. His tenure as a Bulls coach really, it's just been injury filled. So he hasn't really had time to really leave his imprint far as making some noise. And even when we're fully healthy, we're competitive. But
I just remember, like, and it's just, we always go back to it. But when we first put together Zach, Lonzo, and Debo, DeRozan.
Yeah.
When we first put them three together, like, and we saw what they was doing before Lonzo got hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was insane.
Yeah.
And that was Billy Donovan. And that was the type. So I'm saying. So we saw how good they were on that style of play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that now he has those same kind of players, but not as talented as Levine and DeRozan, right? And others, along with Vooch. I think, but he has those same type of athletes to run the system the way he had it running with Lonzo, and that's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I agree with that. And this is also the reason why the Bulls decided to let Levine go, because the writing was on the wall for one. And you get to a point where, all right, we need to get younger so Billy can instill what he wants, and we'll send Zach to a team that can compete.
Somebody robbed the Louvre. Somebody robbed the fucking Louvre. That's crazy. It just popped
over in Paris.
Yeah, the actual Louvre. Like, there was a robbery at the Louvre. It just popped up on my screen.
What did they take?
Like Ocean's 11, fucking the Italian Job type shit must have happened, Joe. Like, you got a plan to rob that motherfucker.
Oh snap! They took Crown Jewels.
Did they?
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I know that's not basketball, but it popped up. I'm like, wait, did I read that right? Somebody robbed the fucking Louvre.
How did you pull that off?
Yo, they gonna make a movie about that shit. I ain't
You
gonna hold
ain't
you.
never lied, man. You
They
ain't
gonna make a
never
movie
lied.
for that shit. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, that's why that's why I give Billy Donovan grace because it's been so injury filled. So,
Mhm.
um, but
No, I,
again, the question comes back to can he take the team over the top? So we'll see. We'll see, man. We will see. Now the Bulls got these new city jerseys. I want to talk about this. Did y'all see them?
Yes,
I
What
didn't
do
see
y'all
it.
think? You ain't
Julius, look
seen
him
them yet?
up. Look him up, Julius. You
Look
gotta
them
look
up,
him up.
Jules.
You can't make an opinion until you look him up. But
Yeah.
but go ahead.
What you think, Ray?
You okay? So my honest opinion,
Uh,
they're trying to recapture the essence of the very first City Connects, and it
I
just
agree.
didn't do it.
Oh, this is why you are my guy, Ray.
Yeah, because they knew the city fucking loved those very first ones.
They were fire, man.
They were fucking fire. So they said, okay, they didn't like the last one too much.
Yeah, all
The
that
one
gold.
after
What was that? This ain't Hollywood.
yeah, and then they didn't like the last one. We didn't like the last one pretty much at all. And then the
Yeah.
one before that was like, oh, okay, it's all right. Woo, woo. But that first one though, they love that motherfucker. They
Yeah.
this you know what I'm saying? So they tried to recapture that. And I don't know if the color scheme is
Mm,
gonna work. You see it? You
Yeah,
see it now, Julius?
yeah, they decent. I like.
yeah, they're not bad.
They're
You
not
know?
bad. I'm just saying they're
Yeah.
trying to just tap into what they did the first time
Mhm.
with the powder blue ones with the Chicago flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the Chicago flag was on it, whoop, whoop, and everybody was like, "Yeah,
That
that's
If we
Chicago
that
say
right there."
yeah, if we
that
say
first one
decent,
though.
if for Chicago we say decent, that means they good.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
those,
Yeah, I told you know what? You know what's funny,
I need to
Julius?
clarify that.
I had to explain my wife to that because she'll ask me how is it? I said it ain't bad. It's all right. She's like, what do you mean? I said no. That's a good thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
when
it's
we
decent.
when we say it's
Decent. You said
decent, no,
decent.
like yo, it's hitting.
Mhm.
My wife, to those tuning in, my wife is from Virginia. She is a true Southern Belle, so they had to put her on some Chicago slang for a little bit. Man, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ray. I like the jerseys, but the color scheme, I don't know. I'm not,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah. That first, if you Google Chicago Bulls City Edition history, and you see that first one from 2007, 2018, the Nike should have just kept it at that, man.
Yeah,
Nike should have,
that first one, that all white one with
yeah, bro,
man, damn bitches were boy
yeah, bro. Yeah, it
fire.
was that was heat. And then they
And
came
then
out with
with the
Yeah,
one
I feel
with the
y'all.
Chicago flag on the front, that one was decent too.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
I-
feel you right now.
Hold on, let me see.
I got it right
The one in 2021 wasn't bad.
I don't. Well, you said the City Connect from you
here.
said
2018
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah,
season one. If y'all haven't seen them, these is it right.
oh yeah,
yeah, but
those are the ones right there. But the ones from the 2018 ones, those are the ones.
yeah,
Those are the
bro.
goats. But like I
Yeah, man.
said, the ones with the yeah, that's that motherfucker right there.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
Them
Beautiful.
tough. Those are tough.
those were tough. If you brought up the like you said the history of them, there were some good ones
Mhm.
on there. But
Now, and
that
this is my thing with Nike, and I don't know what the NBA, Adam Silver, NBA PA, whoever, tell Nike to slow down. We don't need a new city jersey every year. I know that's probably
yeah,
deep.
baseball doesn't do that. Like
Yeah,
baseball lets them rock for a couple years, and then they'll
yeah.
decide to, you know what I'm saying?
We don't need a new city jersey every year, man. It kind of takes away from the effect of it. And I'm a
No, you
little old.
right.
Yeah, I'm a little old school that way, man. You got the home, you got the city, you got the alternate.
But at least they bring the pinstripes back. So I'm
Yeah,
happy
I
about
agree with
that.
that. I
Yeah,
do
no,
agree.
you're right. You're right because it's a lot of teams that do it. They going back to a lot of the original city editions. Like
Yeah.
Miami did it because he was like, y'all doing too much. So they went back to the
Yeah.
original ones. Like I think
Yeah,
the
Right
like
Bulls
now,
probably
I
went
don't
back
know.
to it too.
because the Bulls pinstripes they're just iconic.
Mm-hmm.
We should have
You know
never
what I'm saying?
left. Should have never left,
Should
bro.
have never left, right? For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've
So
always loved, like, my first love is the cursive on the jersey. That's Jordan's
hey,
first couple
hey,
years. You know what I'm saying?
please
So
bring those back.
you know what I'm saying?
Just
Like
please, man.
just yeah, the cursive. But they
Yeah,
did it on the City Connect. That's fine. But
they
I'm just
did.
saying, like
Those are
like
actually pretty good too.
yeah.
Yeah, those weren't bad.
So
All right. So we covered the Bulls roster. We covered injuries. We covered Matas Buzelis, Boozy Vert. Shout out to Stacey King. We have
go
we have
ahead.
covered our expectations and our, where we see the Bulls going to be at in the conference and in the division.
Well, I mean, we get
Uh,
to see all right. We get to see right out the gate. It's a good test for them. You know what I'm saying? Like in the
mhm.
division, Detroit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? At home.
yeah,
So like it's gonna be a good like I'm gonna be watching, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Wednesday at 7. I'll be watching. Just I want to see how they respond to a team on the up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are
yeah,
they a
man.
team on the up?
Hey, because you got this the first three games, Ray, they're tough. You got Detroit, Orlando, and Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All contenders in the conference, man.
Shut up, Gonzo. We cover
Some of these,
all sports on the juke joint. You
some
can
of
go
these
kick
jerseys
rocks, crazy
are tough.
people.
Some of these jerseys are tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Uh,
some of these jerseys are so tough. City edition.
Bulls of garbage changed the show.
that's
Yeah,
Gonzo.
that's
Don't worry about
funny.
him.
Shout out to you.
Gonzo talk a whole
Shout out
lot
to
of
you.
trash,
that's Gonzo. Ain't nobody worry
and he
about
gonna be in the comments for 30 minutes
yeah.
claiming how
30
right he
minutes of talking
Yeah.
trash.
He does. He's not even a basketball guy. He just want to talk shit.
is. Just talk trash.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
respect it. I
He's a
respect it. He's
baseball
staying
guy.
true to the game.
Yeah.
Speaking of baseball, who y'all got tonight, man? Just a sidebar.
Toronto.
I got Toronto.
Man, I thought Seattle was going to close it out, man. They had a
The
chance, and
Kirby's finna get rocked. So
bruh,
And Vladdy Jr. That man's on another planet right now.
yeah, he's on
he's
fire.
insane, man. It's
And
like
then my
Toronto,
boy
they just
Addison
catch on
Barger.
fire,
My boy
and they
Addison
don't, they don't,
Barger. Yeah. It's gonna
they
be
don't take
good.
the foot off the gas, man.
And they're just lucky that they don't have Bo right now. Bo is out,
Yeah.
been out.
Is he gonna is he gonna be there for the World Series that they make it?
I don't think he will. I know he's gonna
Yeah.
cry if he misses it, but I don't think he will.
Well, I heard so when
Yeah.
the playoffs started, they said he could play if they need him to play. So what happens?
I don't know.
Like
That means he if anything he'll be a bench bat, but that's that. Bo Bichette is more than that, way more than that for that team.
But see, right? That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
and that's basically what they said. Like they didn't want to just put him out there as a bat because he's so much more than that. They didn't want to wait. And I get it, but I'm like, if you make it a World Series, you got to put this man on the roster.
I mean, I think he could go on a roster because they got flexibility with roster flexibility, but I just think that when you going against that fucking juggernaut in LA, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, Ray, I got okay, all right. So
go ahead.
You just sparked my memory, Ray and Julius. This is a question for you. Yes, this is a Chicago Bulls podcast. This is a Chicago Bulls podcast, but I got to ask Ray and Julius this question. So every Sunday, I go with my old man. I go with my pop. We go to the sports bar. I hang around. What is about 10 of us, all OGs. They old enough to be my dad. They're all in their 50s, late 40s, some in their 60s, right? So we go there. We have a good time. And I put in the group chat, I said, yo, did you guys see Shohei Ohtani game? I said, did you guys see that? I said, insane. One of the OGs told me, he said, it wasn't that special. I said, what?
Crazy shit. Crazy.
So I want to get you guys' take. We're gonna take 5 minutes of the Chicago Bulls podcast, and we're gonna talk. Oh, my Chicago son. Man, my accent just came out there. Wow. But we're gonna talk 5 minutes about Shohei Ohtani on the Chicago Bulls podcast. Take it away, Ray.
Look at Gonzo. Always talking trash.
Yeah. Ohtani. I have so many opinions about Ohtani. First one, damn, it's hard to talk about Ohtani because he's a fucking alien, right?
Yeah.
Like
I say he's a
fucking
cyborg,
alien.
bro.
There's
Yeah,
something
I
wrong
agree.
with him.
Man ain't real, man. He ain't real.
And I hate the fact that he is so good at the game of baseball. I hate the fact that he stands in the box and just stares. Like I hate
Yeah.
it. I hate his stance. I hate how he fucking hits home runs. I hate everything about him. But at the same time, he might end the game as one of the greatest to ever play it.
For sure.
Because he is just that fucking good. Like Ohtani is a fucking.
Is he 31 already?
Yeah, he's 31 already.
Yeah, he's
Because he came over,
bro.
So basically, Ohtani.
Oh, that's right.
Ohtani.
He's been so long.
Yeah, but Ohtani is the last one that will probably come over that old because he basically changed the game for Japanese players coming over.
Mhm.
And they can come over earlier, i.e., his teammate, who he, Roki Sasaki, came over mad early. You know what I'm saying? So, and they changed the way they come over now. It's a lot of fucking rigmarole, right?
Yeah.
But they can come earlier than usual now, especially since like there's just a pipeline of Japanese players, a pipeline of fucking it's a factory, and it's got a conveyor belt of baseball players. You know what I'm saying? So Japan is just they know what they're doing, and if
they're basically like the Dominican Republic when it comes to baseball players, huh?
they're better, they're more disciplined. I mean, the DR is a fucking hub, right? They're up there, but I'm just saying the way the Japanese, Korea's finna start doing the same thing, and China's doing the same thing. It's just like there's just like they from birth, they're training these kids like in a school or a training center. They go to school and they play baseball. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like school baseball, and as they grow up, that's all they do. And they just become these great players. I don't know about that. I'm saying right now the DR might be better, but Japan is like when this guy comes, Eminem. I'm not going to butcher his name. He bet not go to the Dodgers. I'm gonna be mad, but at the same time, like they're on the rise, and I think that Ohtani is just the epitome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Is when I tuned into the game and I saw Ohtani's first inning pitch. I said, okay, he struck him out. He gets to the plate. I see their first home run go off. And I said, oh, it's going to be that type of game.
That's just who he is, bro.
And then this man proceeds to hit 3 home runs, strike out 10 hitters.
Yes, one of the greatest playoff individual performances of all time. It might be the greatest.
Right.
Because, I mean, you do it on you're pitching and you're hitting. So
right. And you did it in the NLCS. You had the World Series on the line.
Yep. A lot of people say he proclaimed himself the GOAT that game. I'm not ready to go there yet, but people are saying that.
No.
He got a good argument.
No, you don't. Not over Barry.
No, not over Barry. Hey, it's funny.
Yeah, I agree.
And not over a couple other players too.
When I retweeted it, when I saw the video, but then I was like,
you saw the same video I did then.
And then I saw Barry Bonds. I was like, oh yeah.
No, Barry Bonds is the absolute GOAT of baseball.
Yeah, so. He is. Oh, speaking of you guys, okay. On my flight to Rome, which was 8 hours, wasn't bad. Shout out to American. The flight wasn't bad at all. You will never guess who I met the son of. He was sitting right beside me.
Who?
Dave May. Dave May. I was sitting down. I was talking with this guy. And I think, okay, it was a foreshadowing of who was going to be fighting for the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting down and we were just talking, introducing myself. Whenever I'm on a flight, plane, whatever, and I'm beside you, I'm not gonna make it awkward. I'm gonna introduce myself. Hey, how you doing? I'm Greg. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Yada yada. Right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, we going to Rome. Yada yada. Ever been? No."
Mm-hmm.
I said, so what do you do? Because he was saying he's going to meet his wife and daughter. He said,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm a scout for baseball."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, really?" I said, what program? What franchise?" He said, "The Toronto Blue Jays." I said, "Get out of here." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "What's your name?" He said, "My name is Dave May." He said, "My dad played baseball." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"For real?" He said, "Yeah, look him up."
One of the first like all-star, like he played in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. And he told me about that. And I said, "Well, doggone." So I connected with him on Facebook. So I'm gonna try to get him to do a podcast with you, Ray. So because
That's
we,
what's
we
up.
did connect. Yeah, I said that'll
Yeah,
be good for Ray, 'cause I know you and Julius baseball is you guys' thing, man. So I'm gonna try to
yeah.
line it up for you,
I
man. So,
like
but
that.
I want you. I
No,
forgot to tell y'all that, man.
you gotta let Justin know because Justin will lose his shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Justin
Justin
great.
too. That's right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Justin, man. I know he's a big baseball guy as well. Him and King Matt. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
those guys.
E Mac, Dan, all of them. Them
Yeah,
boys.
we'll all
Yeah,
have a good time with that one. But
yeah. So, but I asked him this. I said that will we ever go back to the time? And once again, this is a Chicago Bulls podcast, but like I said, this is a sidebar because it just is. But I asked him. I said, will we ever go back to the days of when I was growing up, when you were growing up, that we saw pitchers play the entire 9 innings? And he said, no, those
Mm-mm.
days are long gone.
yeah, them days are gone.
Oh wait.
Like we'll probably like this year we had 2 or 3
Yeah.
complete games. Like and back in the day you would have 15, 20 complete games a year. You know
Easy.
what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. That's what
So
we grew
and
up
that
with.
was easy.
You know?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but those days are over. It's all about velocity and people
Yeah.
blow their arms out doing
And
that.
yeah, and that takes me to my next going back to basketball and even
Mhm.
football for you,
Oh,
Julius.
are you finna say LeBron's finna finally retire? Like
I
I
hope
hope
so.
so, man. I'm
I
ready
hope
that
yeah.
man
so.
to
It's
go,
time.
man.
It's
God,
Just
time. LeBron,
nigga,
oh
you're
okay.
one of the greats. It's time.
Yeah,
But
tired. Dog. It's over with. Please.
just
isn't it
go.
amazing how these guys, we grew up, Michael Jordan, if you look up his statistics, he played every game, including the regular season and playoffs, just about 5 times. And the most we grew up with that. We're not seeing baseball
And
pitchers
it
throw
wasn't just him. It was Barkley. It was Olajuwon. It
right.
was all of them. They didn't take
Dominique
fucking days
Wilkins,
off.
Clyde Drexler, they played most of the season, if not all of it, including the playoffs. And then don't let it be
And Kobe
Olympic
didn't do it
season.
either.
Right.
Shit.
And so the thing is, it's amazing to me how going back to basketball, these guys, man, I don't know what it is, what they're doing, what they're not doing. I I can't explain it, man. And then
Oh, I'm sorry. I shorted the man 4 seasons.
you
It's
showed him
9.
4 seasons. He
9
did it 9
seasons.
seasons. 9 seasons. And here we
In
are. We're starting
15
to see
years.
15 years. He put up over 30,000 points. He had the greatest individual season before Shea Gilgeous-Alexander did it this past season. That 1988 season by Michael Jordan is the greatest individual season to me by
Ever.
far. MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Slam Dunk Champion, Scoring Champion, All-Star MVP. Yeah, that nobody is touching that
Insane.
season
Led the
if you
league in
ask me.
steals that year. Led the league in steals.
Yeah, that's just unreal and one of the toughest eras to play in the history of the NBA. But I don't know what it is with these guys. They're injury prone now. Like I said, we got Kobe White. He's not playing the
Soft.
beginning of the season. Joel
Soft.
Embiid is out. I mean, what else is new with Joel Embiid? I
Soft.
saw it with him coming out of college. I knew his career was going to be like that coming out of college, man. And
It's a different mentality. It's a different breed. Any little fucking ache or pain, they don't play.
Yeah.
When the other guys that we talking about, they play through everything. And they played at a
Everything,
high level.
man.
And they condition their bodies to play like that. These guys, they just
They get up out the bed, they playing.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Get up out
sure.
the bed, they man.
And I had
Hey,
asked, 'cause I
Greg,
know about,
I gotta run. I gotta run.
yeah,
I appreciate you bringing me on. Julius, good to
no
see
doubt.
you.
Thank you,
Greg,
bro.
continue. I know you're gonna announce your days and everything like that, but I gotta
Yeah,
get
for
out of
sure.
here. I appreciate y'all. Love you guys. Make sure y'all, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel. And everybody else, peace and love. All right.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, my boy.
All right, bet.
This man
Yeah, so
said
that was Ray the
88.
Barber, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for Ray. Shout out to him as always, man. But yeah, Julius, I don't know what it is. And these guys, it's a different breed now, man.
I
I
don't
don't
get it
know.
either, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just it's soft, man. And you know what? I think that all for me, for all the advancements and stuff that we have, why you need more time off? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I agree.
You should be taking less time off, I would think, right?
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
But we're
I agree
taking
with you on
more
that.
time. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah, same here.
These dudes
And
be out
so
for it. I hurt my toenail. I'm out for 5 games. What?
you spent the whole off season rehabbing from the previous season, and here we are at the beginning of the season. You did not have a catastrophic injury, but yet you are out at the beginning of the season. It makes no sense
Man,
to me, man.
jam his finger. He out 3 games. Why?
Yeah.
You
And
can't
it
play with
wouldn't be
jam.
this way. I agree. And it would not be this way if guys like myself, guys like Julius and Ray, if we did not grow up seeing the greats play every single down, every single quarter, every single game. It would be different. If this was the norm that it was when we were growing up, then it'd be different, but it wasn't. So forgive
You,
us if we sound like some old heads right now.
I mean, here's you. We grew up. We saw a guy that some of y'all probably ain't never heard his name in baseball. Kirk Gibson could barely
Hmm.
stand up. Came into a game and hit a home run, and
Yep.
barely made it around the base.
Hmm.
You Willis Reed, that man couldn't even walk barely, but got his
Yeah.
butt up to play Game 7 in the final.
Isaiah Thomas, when he had I think his ankle was broken or a really bad sprain.
It really Brad Strange.
Yeah,
Spoke,
came in and played and led his team to the win. So
I think he
things
scored
like
like
that.
27 in the third quarter or something like that.
Yeah, in the third quarter, the man was hopping on one leg, bro, out there balling.
Killing it.
Yeah, so I thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode of this Chicago Bulls season, and I want to announce with you while I got Julius here. I do have a professional player that I'm working on getting as a guest of the show. His name is Alex Owumi. He played overseas. Uh, I think he was a professional player for 10 years. I recently read his book. This is his book right here. It's called Gaddafi's Point Guard. It may
Mm,
be a little blurry, but he was a player overseas in Benghazi when the
mm,
uprising happened.
mm,
And he, in that book, he talked about his experience during that time because he had came from one professional team and he went there. How they change from team to teams overseas is completely different than how we do it over here in the United States. But he was a very successful overseas basketball player. He played at Georgetown, then he transferred to play college ball in Rhode Island, and he transferred from there to he played ball at Alcorn State, and then from Alcorn State he went over seas, and he had the chance to play against Kevin Durant and Blake Griffin when they were in college. Like he
mm.
guarded Kevin Durant and he got to see Blake Griffin up close. And you're talking about two of the greatest athletes. I mean, just long list of athletes that came into
Huh?
the NBA, especially Blake Griffin. I mean, Blake Griffin was 6'10". I mean, Oklahoma. If you thought that the Los Angeles Clippers Blake Griffin was special, just turn on University of Oklahoma Blake Griffin. It was insane. It was insane, man. Before Zion Williamson, there was Blake Griffin, man. That's how
Mm.
dominant he was athletically, man.
That man was he was on another
Yeah,
planet.
yeah. Blake Griffin was unreal, man. And so Alex
Another
Owumi, him and I, we are chatting right now. We're going to get a date set. He will come on to the show, and he will. We're just going to talk basketball. And if you look him up on YouTube, he did do a TED talk. He had his show, his experience on Sports Illustrated. It was promoted on Vice. He's, his story hit the national airwaves, man.
Mhm.
And this is, so when I read his book, I reached out to him because the book is phenomenal if you can read it. Me who loves basketball, I read it for that aspect of it, but then getting to hear about how he, just all the hell that happened, the things that he saw in Benghazi during this uprising during Gaddafi's time, man.
Mm.
It was inspirational. It was, some of the stories in there are hard. I had to take one story I read. I had to sit the book down for like 5 minutes to collect myself because that's how brutal it was, man. So shout out to Alex Owumi. He will be joining the show. Once we get a date set, I will announce it. I did have Ish Smith on the show last year. I'm gonna reach out. That's my guy, Ish. Shout out to you, man. He's a good guy, man. We talk all the time during the season, and so I'm gonna try to get him up here as well again. Uh,
Mhm.
and I have some other guys I'm gonna reach out to as well, man. But I always like to end the show on a positive note, and I'll just end the positive note I have is you understand the power of social media. I see a lot of
Yeah.
times that people go,
Mhm.
people come up here, they like to troll and all that, which is funny from time to time, but social media can be a very powerful thing because, like I said, I used it to connect with the author of the book that I read, and now he's going to be a guest on my show. So things like that, man. And Julius, he does a good job at that as well. I used to talk politics on social media, on Twitter or X, Facebook, and TikTok, but I've calmed down now because the circles that my wife and I are getting in now, I got to be careful. Not everybody may see things as I see it, regardless of which stance I may have or don't have. I may say the wrong thing that may rub somebody the wrong way. The next thing you know, opportunities for me and my wife, especially my wife, are cut off. I ain't got time for that. All right.
Mhm.
Like we were on stage with Pharrell. Like
Yeah.
I definitely got to be careful now. Not saying I can't talk about anything politically, but I'm not trying to be the hindrance to our blessings. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. No. No.
but
You just you limit it. You know what I'm saying? And just because
yeah,
some people take it too far, man.
exactly. And I'm not
Take
trying
it
to
too
get
far.
it caught up in the back and forth that somebody may take the wrong way. And then next thing you know, oh, hey, that's the guy that was up there with Pharrell and John Legend. And
Mhm.
yeah,
And
oh, so
they
this is
get
who they're with? Yeah, nah, nope.
they get drug in some stuff they had no idea about.
Exactly. Exactly. And I told Ray this earlier, Julius, that my wife and I we have another performance that we're getting ready for. I'll make an announcement when I'm told I can make an announcement this week, but it's going to be pretty special, man. So stay tuned for that. So I'm
That's big,
excited.
man.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. And but yeah, tune into Ray's Juke Joint. My guy Julius here. Him and Elise, they do a great show covering the Bears. You're going to get it level headed, non biased. They call it like they see it. So tune into that show, man. They do it. Him and Isaiah as well. He comes in and I join in when I can, man. Like I said, I couldn't make it this past weekend because we're getting ready for where we got to go. But yeah,
Mhm.
tune into those guys, man. Tune into Ray's show. He does a baseball show. We have a guy that does a Black Hawk show as well. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, he'll
But
be doing it soon. I don't know if he's doing. Well, we got to figure it out. We
yeah,
haven't really been. Everybody been doing their own, been licensed, so we
yeah.
haven't really had those conversations. You know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying? Yep.
sure, man. And so, yeah, like I said, just on that positive note, man, just understand the power of social media and really connect with people because the people who are in these high places, they are very, very sociable. They are very approachable and they're willing to lend a helping hand. You do got some jerks out there, but for the most part, the ones that I have encountered, the ones that I have interacted with, they're all, you seem like you're a good guy, a good woman. They'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll connect with you, and then from that connection can lead to another connection. Like I said, I ran into the son of Dave May, and so now I'm going to try to get him to do a show with Julius and Ray and Justin. So that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, we had to get it. We had to get Eric on there. I just be in the background listening to him talk.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We are at an hour and 24 minutes. I try to always make the show under an hour and a half because I understand that nobody's trying to listen to a long podcast. But I will be back. I will try to make this a weekly thing. We got the Bull season tipping off this week. First game against the Pistons. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully the team looks good. Hopefully we get a dub because that is a division game for us. And we shall return next week. You guys have a good night.
All right, man. You have a good one, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir.